You can go for the long bomb, but then retreat. It's easy to grip when you pass or receive. Nerf football, rah, rah, rah. You can watch it go.
Nerf football from Parker Brothers.
Oh, slipped there. What's up? How you guys doing? I don't know how to address an audience that I don't have yet. What's up, guys? I feel like guys is pretty gender neutral at this point. What's up, y'all? Gamers? Should I call you gamers? I mean, everyone's had Candy Crush or Temple Run on their phone. What's up, gamers? Today, we're coming at you with another straight fire YouTube video. Yeah, I don't know, man. What do you guys want to talk about? Should we do the Dora the Explorer thing where you like shout at your screen for a minute and I just sit here until I talk about what I was going to talk about anyways? I mean, that seems pretty good to me. All right, if you say so. So today I want to talk to you guys about something very important to me, something that kind of resurfaced in my mind for no real reason from my childhood, and that would be Nerf guns.
Don't you get it? It's Nerf or nothing.
Nerf Master Blaster, Nerf Arrow Storm, and Nerf Missile Storm, each sold separately.
Nerf guns are a fun little toy that I had as a kid. What other thing affords you the opportunity to shoot your friends and or family in the face? Nothing, right? Nothing legal? This is the gold standard as far as I'm aware. I would, get together with my friends. Everybody would bring their Nerf guns, or like if they didn't have Nerf guns, they'd bring the off-brand crap that everybody derided them for. You couldn't come to a Nerf fight and have guns that weren't Nerf guns.
It's Nerf or nothing.
It's just one of those brands that's like endured in the American culture to some extent. Everybody knows the kind of meme catchphrase at this point, it's Nerf or nothing, implying that if you want to shoot your childhood friends in the face, this is the only way to do it. This, by the way, is an illegal repaint. You can't take this out in public. Which, see, it's peeling, There's orange here. I'm good. So what's the point of today's video? This is the only Nerf gun I have left from my childhood. I don't know why. It's fun, I guess, to shoot them across my room even with no one else there. But it's kind of sad, right? Like, why would you keep old Nerf darts if you're not even keeping the guns around? Well, this month I answered that question for myself by buying new Nerf guns. I was in Walmart and I was bored. I saw all the returns coming back from Christmas, all the toys that were starting to go on clearance. A lot of those toys happened to be Nerf guns. And I noticed something on the packages. They've had some different claims on them than they did when I was a kid.
Old Nerf guns sold themselves on fire rate or customizability. The Long Strike was a rare exception that boasted about its range, and I'm not even sure that was real. As far as I know, they just made the gun longer so it seemed to shoot far as a kind of placebo or optical illusion. My point is, the old guns almost universally didn't shoot far, and Nerf knew that, so at the time, their marketing relied on, "Look how cool we are, our guns look sick, and our models are the oldest boys with the youngest faces you'll ever see." But now they've completely changed their tone. I don't know what they've engineered differently, but some blasters off the Elite line now boast a range of 75-90 feet. If true, that's incredible.
I could down birds with that kind of range. What am I doing with a 100-foot Nerf gun? So naturally, I had to buy one. I didn't buy one that actually said that on the package because I'm too cheap for that, but I figured they'll mostly all have the same performance. So what I ended up getting was this. This is a gun from the Nerf Alpha Strike line. It's got 4 darts that it shoots out one at a time. You know, it's very similar to the old gun that I was just shooting off. I noticed a couple things about it. First of all, these definitely shoot harder than they did when I was a kid. There was this peculiar thing about the guns I had when I was growing up. You had to arc them, basically, to hit anybody at any reasonable distance. You know, so to shoot a guy like 25 feet that way, you'd have to point them up like this. And you get used to it. You absolutely do. But these ones, they're a little stronger. You don't have to do that as much. That's really nice. But I noticed something else. I can't seem to actually hit anything regardless of this gun's increased power. So what's up with that? It's not inaccurate because this gun is a pistol. Nerf guns aren't really like real guns. You know, real guns, pistols are much less accurate than rifles because rifles have that long barrel that keeps the bullet going straight. Nerf guns aren't like that at all. Basically, as soon as they leave the chamber, anything that's like resembles a barrel is just gonna, like the dart's gonna hit it on the way out and it's just gonna slow down. It doesn't actually make the dart go any straighter, it just makes it go less far probably. So a pistol really is the ideal Nerf gun configuration. So why isn't this accurate? Well, I had to set up a lab and do some tests. So you can see from my footage that with 10 shots from the same position, it's really hard to hit anything with this gun. And I swear, I'm keeping my arms straight. I'm, you know, trying to minimize everything I possibly could. I actually tried to set up this little experiment with the gun in a clamp, but I found that it moved around more in the clamp than it would if I was just aiming it myself. So, you gotta take that with a grain of salt. Despite whatever human errors may have crept into this experiment, it's clear to see that something's going on here. So, you know, maybe I just cheaped out and that's my fault. Maybe I should have spent a little more money on a gun. So, what I did is I went to Walmart again and I doubled my investment. This is a Nerf Disruptor. It also shoots these streamlined elite darts and, well, take a look. At this point, I was getting a little frustrated. I got the cheap gun. I got the slightly less cheap gun. Neither of these things can seem to hit the broadside of a dryer box, so what the heck am I doing wrong? I got darts swerving to the left, to the right, up, anywhere but the middle of this like 3-foot wide target that I made for myself. So I gotta try something else. What I ended up doing was I dug out my collection of old darts, darts that I'd saved from my childhood, and I wanted to see how these worked in the same new guns. What I found was actually kind of shocking. As you can see, these darts work way better in the same gun. How is that possible? I mean, I guess the only explanation is that it is the darts themselves, which makes me look pretty genius for saving all these darts. I've got this whole antique ammo case filled with old Nerf darts, but this is only so many. How long is this gonna last? What do I need to do when I have to get new Nerf darts? There has to be an alternative. So it turns out Nerf actually does make another brand of dart called the AccuStrike. Now the AccuStrike is actually meant to be a more accurate Nerf dart with the same function as these elite darts that they use in their normal guns. Like this, except, you know, it can actually hit things. So I went looking for those. And I went basically all over the county, only to find that nobody seems to carry them in stock. You can occasionally find like one gun that comes with them in the box, but you can't buy any refills. All I want so far is the refills. So now what? Do I just cling to my old Nerf darts? Like some sort of antique children's toy collector? Slowly growing out my neck beard as I worry every day that another dart tag tip is gonna fall off? Oh, hello, woodpecker. Anyways, there's gotta be something I can do. So out of desperation, I broke the one cardinal rule. No longer is it Nerf or nothing. I went back to Walmart and I got myself one of these, Adventure Force 200 dart package. Now first of all, take a look at this and take a look at how Nerf packages their refill packs. I mean, it's night and day. These people do not care at all how this looks. It's a clear plastic box filled with darts. I always kind of dismissed these out of hand as a kid. Adventure Force? Who shoots Adventure Force? That is antithetical to the one creed.
It's Nerf or nothing.
It's Nerf or nothing.
Nerf or nothing.
But I'm out of options. So let's see how these work. My first test of 10 rounds actually blew me away. I was not prepared for what happened. As soon as you start shooting these, it becomes clear that not only are they way more accurate than the standard darts Nerf sells these days, but they also just fly better. You put these in a Nerf gun and you start aiming them where you would aim to shoot regular Nerf darts. And what happens is that you're dead center, but you miss high again and again and again because the darts just fly farther. They don't dip down as soon as Nerf darts do. So you have to actually adjust your shooting style to shoot with these because they're that much better. So I kind of ruined my first test because I missed to the top of the target consistently. So I did another 10. And as you can see, these are pretty good. So I guess that's it then. Nerf is in a weird place now. You know, their guns, even the basic ones, even the dirt cheapest, are better than they ever were. And yet they can't seem to make darts to fill them.
When you want to shoot your friends, there's only one rule.
It's Nerf or nothing.
Nah, that hasn't been true for years.
What?
The one rule is, buy whatever you think is cool. It all probably works fine, and in some instances, brand loyalty is an overrated concept.
What is that even supposed to mean? How does that work for the rest of the shoot? How are we supposed to do a commercial?
What I mean
If I
to
don't
say
even-
is,
do I scratch
it's Nerf or anything else. It's all pretty good.
Thanks for watching. Be sure to subscribe, leave a like, you know how the drill goes. And I'll see you guys on another video like this soon? Who knows? Bye. All right then. Oh, we're at Token Creek County Park, by the way. I don't know if I mentioned that earlier.